Have you ever felt that Valentine's Day is just a commercial scam pressuring us into buying overpriced flowers and chocolates? Well, I used to think the same, but what if we could flip the script and use this day as a powerful reminder to cherish our wives, not just on February 14th, but throughout the entire year? In today's episode, we'll explore the origin of Valentine's Day, its commercialization, and how we as husbands can use it to our advantage. I'll share my own journey from resisting the holiday to embracing it as a meaningful reminder. Most importantly, I'll give you practical strategies to show love to your wife consistently, not just on February 14th, but throughout the entire year. If you've ever rolled your eyes at Valentine's Day or felt pressured by its expectations, this episode is for you. Instead of letting it be another commercialized event, we're going to reclaim it as a tool to strengthen your marriage. Stick around because this shift in perspective can change the way you show up for your wife, not just on Valentine's Day, but every single day. Welcome to Better Husband, the podcast that helps you answer the question, how can I be a better husband? I'm Angelo Santiago, a men's marriage and relationship coach, and today we're diving into a topic that might just change the way you think about Valentine's Day. Before we get into the history and meaning of Valentine's Day, let me share my own journey with this holiday. You see, for years, I dismissed Valentine's Day altogether, viewing it as a manufactured holiday designed to empty my wallet. I avoided the day completely, thinking that I was standing against consumerism. But what I didn't realize was that ignoring it wasn't landing well with my wife. She's not obsessed with Valentine's Day, but my complete disregard for it created a subtle disconnect, a micro fracture in our marriage. I thought I was making a statement, but what I was really doing was missing an opportunity to show her that she mattered. Over time, I realized that my resistance wasn't about the holiday itself, but about my own discomfort with intentionally expressing love. And this is when I began to see Valentine's Day not as an obligation, but as a chance to take stock. When was the last time I truly loved up on my wife? What makes her feel cherished? And yes, I can express that on Valentine's Day, but more importantly, I need to be doing it consistently throughout the year. So why does Valentine's Day even exist? Let's take a quick look at where it all started and how it became what it is today. Valentine's Day has its roots in ancient Roman traditions, particularly the festival of Lupercalia, a mid-February fertility celebration where men would draw women's names in a lottery for matchmaking. As Christianity spread, Gelasius replaced Lupercalia with Saint Valentine's Day in the 5th century. Now, the identity of Saint Valentine is debated, but one legend suggests that he was a priest who performed secret marriages for soldiers forbidden to wed, ultimately being executed for his defiance. Over time, he became associated with love and devotion, and by the Middle Ages, the holiday had gained romantic significance. And here, by the 19th century, mass-produced greeting cards became popular, marking the beginning of its commercialization. Today, Valentine's Day is a significant driver of consumer spending. In 2025 alone, consumers are expected to spend a record of $27.5 billion on Valentine's Day, with the average person planning to spend over $180 according to the National Retail Federation. Now, this commercialization can make the day feel obligatory rather than heartfelt, but beyond the financial impact and commercialization, let's take a step back and ask, why does expressing love and affection even matter in the first place? What role does it play in a healthy marriage, and what happens when we neglect it? So showing love and affection in your marriage isn't just about making your wife feel good. It actually strengthens your relationship in real, measurable ways. Study shows that couples who regularly express affection tend to have lower stress levels, better communication, and even longer lifespans. And when you prioritize connection, you're not just building intimacy, you're investing in the health and longevity of your relationship. And here's something powerful. Research has found that small, consistent acts of love, things as simple as holding hands or saying, "I appreciate you," can create a deep sense of security and trust in a marriage. And on the flip side, couples who stop prioritizing these small moments often drift apart. And that's why regularly showing up for your wife in ways that matter to her isn't just nice to do, it's essential. It's what keeps your relationship alive, strong, and fulfilling for both of you. So at the end of the day, love and affection aren't just about grand gestures or one-off holidays. They're the glue that actually holds your marriage together day in and day out. You see, when we make the effort to consistently show our wives they matter, we create a relationship built on trust, connection, and real intimacy. And that brings us back to Valentine's Day. Now, instead of seeing it as a commercial obligation, we can reframe it as a simple reminder. Just like Thanksgiving reminds us to be grateful, or Christmas can remind us to be giving, it's a nudge to reflect on how we cherish our wives and how we can continue to show love throughout the year. Now that we've talked about reframing Valentine's Day, let's get practical. Here are some simple ways you can start showing your wife she's cherished, not just on February 14th, but all year long. Real quick, before we get back to the show, if you're like me and you're a busy husband with a lot on your plate, sometimes you hear something on this podcast, an idea or a specific practice or a suggestion, and you have every intention of doing the thing that you just heard. But life gets busy and sometimes you forget. Well, that's why I created the Better Husband Toolkit. This is a short, concise, downloadable cheat sheet with 3 of the most important relational skills I believe every husband should know and have in their tool belt in order to improve their marriage. If you're asking yourself, how can I be a better husband today? Go to betterhusbandtoolkit.com and download the short document. And if you have any questions, you can email me. I'd be happy to offer you some more support. Again, go to betterhusbandtoolkit.com or click the link in the show notes and get your toolkit today. Now back to the show. Dr. Gary Chapman introduced the concept of love languages, which are different ways people prefer to give and receive love. Now, say what you will about love languages, whether you love them or roll your eyes at them, they're a great starting point for understanding how to cherish our partners. The 5 love languages are words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Now, understanding your wife's primary love language can help you express love in a way that resonates most with her. If you have no idea what her primary love language is, then just ask her. If she doesn't know, then there are several online quizzes you can take online to find out. Now, based on these love languages, here are some practical actions you can take. For words of affirmation, you can leave a heartfelt note in her purse or send an unexpected text during the day. If her love language is acts of service, then take over a chore she dislikes or prepare her favorite meal. If it's about gifts, surprise her with a small, meaningful gift like a book by her favorite author or a special treat. If it's quality time, plan a regular date night or set aside some time to engage in a shared hobby. If it's touch, give her a spontaneous hug or hold her hand while walking together. You see, all these gestures, though simple, can significantly enhance the emotional connection in your relationship. And remember, consistency is key. Consider setting reminders in your calendar to perform these actions regularly. This intentionality ensures that expressions of love become a natural and ongoing part of your relationship rather than an isolated event. So here's the takeaway. Valentine's Day is what you make of it. It's not about overpriced flowers or checking off a box. It's about using this day as a reminder to keep your marriage thriving. Valentine's Day does not have to be a one-day event or a commercial obligation. It's, again, a reminder to cherish our wives and to express our love consistently. Start this February 14th, but let it be the beginning of a year filled with intentional acts of love. If you're looking for simple, actionable ways to strengthen your marriage every week, then head over to my website, angelosantiago.com, to sign up for my weekly newsletter. You'll get practical reminders, insights, and encouragement to help you become a better husband delivered straight to your inbox. Thanks for joining me on Better Husband. I'm Angelo Santiago, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for listening. Before you go, I have a quick request. If you've ever gotten any value from the show and you want the show to continue to grow, to access bigger and more knowledgeable guests, and to keep providing you with more ways that you can be a better husband in your marriage, simply leave a rating and a review if you're listening on Apple or Spotify. It only takes a few seconds, and those reviews go a long way in attracting more experts and bigger guests to the show. So if you're feeling up to it, as a favor to me, I'd love to see a rating and a review from you. Thank you so much for being a listener and all your support.